Dad, I mean, how could you honestly think that I'm the killer?
Look, I don't want you to be, honey. Okay, look, there's just some stuff that doesn't add up. Look, I've gone through all the suspects in my mind, and I can explain away all my suspicions for everyone except you. Can we just talk this out so you can help me see that I'm wrong?
Turkey isn't ready yet.
Actually, I kind of think that she's the killer, too. I mean, it would fit in with your whole hard worker, let's find out the truth, never take no for an answer, awful personality. Do you expect us to believe that when your dad told you that your mom died in a fire, you would just accept it and move on with your life?
This does raise some questions. You are kind of obsessed with your mom. You drone on about it endlessly.
You know what I think? I think you did find out who your mom was. And that she was awful and responsible for Kappa's greatest shame, the death of the girl in the bathtub. And that you hated the fact that the face of Kappa's evil was this woman who you idolized. So you swore to come to Wallace and create an even bigger, even worse boogeyman to represent Kappa, the Red Devil. Anything to redeem your beloved dead mother.
Makes a lot of sense that is your theory number 5 because it's insane.
That makes no sense.
Pete? I thought you were with your family.
Can't rest when the killer's still out there, so I stayed behind to do some more research.
But how did you know we were here?
Zayday has been live tweeting the whole night, and I know everything you guys have been talking about, and you're all wrong. I know who the killer is, and it's not Grace.
Hey, get in line, okay? I'm going first.
Okay, fine. Dad, you go first, then Pete can go.
Okay, here's what I have. Grace, you were the only pledge that wasn't buried up to her neck the night the deaf Taylor Swift was decapitated. And you know that girl, Mandy, who was there that night in the bathtub and then ended up dead at Zayday's haunted house? Well, no one knew anything about her or where she was for 20 years. And then when you saw her that night, well, she ended up stabbed to death.
Pete was there too, and he also wasn't buried with the pledges.
Yes, I know. Which is why I find this stuff just interesting. But what's worrisome to me is that I checked the calendar to see which days you did your class visit to Wallace last year. It was March 24th to the 26th.
Wait a minute, March 25th, I know that date. That's the date that Melanie Dorcas, the former president of Kappa Kappa Tau, was horribly disfigured when someone put acid in her spray tan.
And right before she passed out from the pain, she said that she saw someone in a Red Devil costume standing over her.
Wait, we saw you there that day.
Oh, I remember now.
No, please don't do this to me. Don't you want me to spray tan you? I have it already.
No, Chanel. I would honestly rather not have you around.
Okay.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Hi. Wow. Are you guys sisters here? That is so cool. I'm an incoming freshman, and I was just checking out the campus, and I was desperate to see the inside of this place. I'm hoping to pledge when I matriculate.
You're skinny and pretty, so that's a plus, but it's highly competitive, so you better be rich, too.
Then you guys kicked me out.
Yeah.
Good times.
There is one other thing. You know how at the beginning of the year, I was always secretly following you so I could just keep an eye on you, make sure you were safe?
Hashtag stalker.
Well, one night I was hashtag being a good father, and I was looking out for you. I heard you talking to someone, but I couldn't hear what it was about. And when I peeked around that wall, I almost fainted from what I saw.
Oh, no, Dad, that was Pete.
Yeah, that was me.
What?
Okay, we had plans to hand out flyers to see if anyone had any information about the Red Devil. And since Pete already had the costume, we thought it would be a good idea for people to see what he looked like.
Yeah, but we didn't carry through with the plan.
Oh, thick as thieves, you two. It's amazing how he's Grace's alibi for so many of the horrible murders. Okay, I am now convinced that the murderer is not nutbag number 3, but is indeed Grace.
No, I am not.
No, she's not. And now I'm sure of it. Thank you for letting me talk this out, and hear your side of the story. I'm so relieved.
Don't talk to me.
Of course she's not the killer, Mr. Gardner. And look, I know this is kind of awkward because I am dating your daughter, and I would really love to get your approval on this. But you, sir, are the Red Devil killer.